We do this trip every year, and it's one of the primary ways that we engage with those elected officials, in addition to the phone calls, emails, and letters of support that we ask of them throughout the year.
I'm Christina Janney with the Hayes Post and Eagle Radio, and I'm speaking with Sarah Wassinger, President and CEO of the Hayes Chamber, and Lee Purdy, Vice President of Membership of the Chamber. And we're speaking about benefits of being a Chamber member on this episode of the Post Podcast.
We started the Child Care Task Force of Ellis County, of course, back in 2021, and that is the primary way that we've been advocating for all of our businesses. We talk a lot about the tie to workforce and needing to make sure that people stay at their jobs, and making sure that we have access to quality and affordable child care is a very big component of that.
Go ahead. We also talked about doing some advocacy for the K-12 infrastructure and the bond issue.
Yes, we were proud to be a part of the group that helped get the bond passed to Count Me In for Hayes. And I worked closely with Melissa Dixon and Luca Borni and several other of the committee members to help do the website, the Facebook page, and just get the messaging out there. But we were also proud to write several letters of support for that effort, as well as for TMP's project for their creative learning building that they'll be working on later this year.
You also, or a representative of the Chamber, attends all the City of Hayes and Ellis County Commission meetings as well.
That's right. It's important for us to know what is going on at the city and county level. That way we can make sure that we're engaging the business community in those conversations. One of my most favorite things that we also do to ensure that we as a chamber are advocating for our businesses and nonprofit organizations is attending the Western Kansas delegation trip. That usually takes place in April or May, and we work with 5 other communities from Western Kansas to visit with Senator Marshall, Senator Moran, and Congressman Tracy Mann to talk about things that are important to our Hayes citizens. And so we do this trip every year, and it's one of the primary ways that we engage with those elected officials, in addition to the phone calls, emails, and letters of support that we ask of them throughout the year.
There's also a number of ways that you engage with local voters and try to help inform them during local elections.
And I see you at these often, Christina.
I do. Go. Yes.
Our legislative coffee series, of course, is usually held in February, March, and April. And we give folks an opportunity to ask questions of their state elected officials and federal officials when they are able to attend. And we also just finished our fall election forum this year. Those are every other year usually. And we work with Fort Hays State University very closely to give folks a chance to learn more about candidates as they make their decisions at the polls.
Also, visibility, that's another big factor in a benefit of being a member of the Chamber. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so this is one of the main reasons I see people getting onto the Chamber, just trying to get their names and faces out there. And we've got a variety of channels and opportunities to help them promote and market themselves. I think one of the biggest, most fun ways to do so would be in our community guide. We do 12,000 copies of that each year. But also just by being on our website, because we pay for that SEO, they get that automatic boost as well. But we also help promote our members through our digital newsletter that goes out each month. And that will go to 1,200 direct email addresses, but more. And then we also have our Facebook page, and then a lot of different sponsorship opportunities as well. That's just a small sampling of ways that you can get your business name out there to the other chamber members.
I know you were all working on that community guide here recently. Is that out yet, the newest edition of that?
James is actually putting that baby together right now, so we are hoping to send that to the printers before Christmas break. I think that'll be his big Christmas present to himself when he presses that send button.
You also do quite a few appreciation events and some other programs as well for the under visibility.
Yes, so professional development is really near and dear to us because we want to help create and build a strong workforce. And so Leadership Hayes is one of those great programs that we do in February through May that helps bring up to 20 different people together to learn different leadership concepts. And then we also give them the flexibility of doing a class project where they can kind of take what they've learned and really implement that and make a positive change for the youth in Ellis County. One of the other ways that we offer opportunities is through some different quarterly lunch and learns or workshops. And then we are also proud to bring Dale Carnegie to Hayes every year. And we're even a leadership, community leadership partner with the Kansas Leadership Center, which allows us to kind of help tie that Leadership Hayes group into their programming and also send some other people to Wichita to learn throughout the year.
I know one of those youth projects that was recently was the amphitheater the reading amphitheater out at the Arc Park, which was really nice. I know the library uses that quite often during the summertime. So that was one of the Hayes leadership projects.
Absolutely.
What networking opportunities are there through the Chamber?
So we've got a couple of different ways to do so. We've got the Hayes Young Professional Series, but we also just have our regularly occurring Chamber events like our Chamber Chats or ribbon cuttings, groundbreakings, and business after hours. We, of course, our next big ones coming up is the annual banquet. And then you also have the annual golf tournament each year to help get your name out there to network with other people in attendance.
Are the tickets on sale for the banquet in January yet, or are we hotly anticipating those?
Hotly anticipating. The date for that will be January 2nd. So I definitely want to make sure you save the date for January 30th.
Okay. Beyond networking, there's a lot of leadership opportunities with the Chamber. Tell us about those.
So we obviously have a board of directors, which guides us and helps set our budget and our policies and procedures and really gives us that strategic vision for what we should be accomplishing as an organization. And then our ambassadors are a group of 55 to 75 individuals who are leaders in their own right in their organizations that they represent or their businesses. And they attend our events throughout the year and are really the public relations arm of our organization. And I firmly believe that without this group, our business community would not be near as strong as what it is. And last but not least, of course, is our Hayes Young Professionals. This is a great group of people to get your younger folks involved. It's age 21 to 40. And if they are needing a place to connect and network, as well as have chances and opportunities to lead within that organization, they have a plethora of events that they also host throughout the year.
How can you become involved in Hayes Young Professionals?
Any of these organizations, you can just call our office at 785-628-8201 or email hayescc@hayeschamber.com for more information. It just requires an application. There is a cost to membership. It's $100 if you are associated with a chamber member and $140 if you're not part of a chamber member.
Okay. Also, the Chamber has endeavored to offer an insurance opportunity, and that's called Chamber Blue. Tell us about Chamber Blue.
So we are partnering with over 50 other chambers of commerce across the state. This is an effort in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce Executives of Kansas. So if you, we are just actually getting into the open enrollment process for that. So folks who have done the questionnaires are finalizing those efforts. And then this will be an ongoing effort. So next year, probably around July, we'll open up the opportunity for businesses to participate in next year's plan.
So that is an opportunity for smaller organizations to get larger discounts by being a part of a larger group.
Correct. Yes. Kind of think of it as a healthcare consortium, if you will, for better pricing. We definitely want to make sure that our members have access to quality and affordable health insurance. That is very important when trying to retain and attract and recruit new folks.
Okay. And there's some discounts that you can qualify for if you are a member of the Chamber.
Yes, so through Eagle Med, you can also get a discount. We offer 15% off through the Management Development Center at Fort Hayes. And then also for our Dale Carnegie class, you get 10% off being a chamber member.
Okay, Sarah, what else would you like to add today?
Just, this sounds like a lot of information because it is. We do want to share that chamber membership does look different for every person. So whether or not you're utilizing a few of these benefits or maybe you're just taking advantage of one or two, we would very much welcome you to come and visit with us at the chamber office. Lee also enjoys going out in town and visiting with potential or prospective members. We also would be remiss to not say thank you to the folks who have been members and longtime contributors to our chamber, and just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much to our businesses and nonprofits who are current members, and we hope that all of them have a very wonderful Thanksgiving and holiday season.
You have a couple of events coming up this week, and you have some new chamber members to announce.
We do.
So we do have our chamber board meeting. That's going to be on Tuesday, November 21st at 3:30 at the Welcome Center. And we do just want to give a heads up. Our chamber office is going to be closed this Thursday and Friday, the 23rd and 24th for Thanksgiving. But we'd also like to say congratulations and welcome to our new members. We've got Nabholz Construction Corporation, Fusion by Manuel, Cold Stone Creamery, Bright Minds Academy, and Aesthetically You.
Wonderful. Is there anything else, ladies, that you would like to add that's going on at the chamber as we come up on the end of the year?
Just make sure, obviously, this week is a big week for shopping as well as the holiday season. Our community is stronger when we support our local businesses. So please, as you're making your purchasing decisions, be sure to shop in Hays and Ellis County.
Yeah, shop local, especially on Saturday. That's our big shop local day.
Yes.
Small Business Saturday, and stop by the chamber office for those chamber checks.